God's name wake up? I don't understand. +1 for saying that love did him in. I mean, whatever. Let's spin it.
Who?
Critical success.
Dear
I mean,
God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid
didn't you just ask about this?
She's smoke and mirrors and willow.
I guess so, but this was a big role.
Yeah.
She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further.
What's happening
in her web of lies?
You know, Kim, why we arrested her, devil woman. You know, I think you did.
Your real name is.
Your name isn't Clausier. What have I told you? You're under arrest. All of these dialogue options are so confusing. Maybe Kim, maybe Kim was glancing at us and saying he wanted us to. I'm just looking at the rhetoric saying he's thinking, "Are we done here?" Is Kim saying he wants us to bring her in? Maybe I'm so confused.
It's yeah.
I kind of want to say your real name isn't Claudia, just to see how she reacts, right? I mean, that's the least.
That was my gut too. Yeah, it's the least like accusatory to start, I think.
Yeah, well, no, I think it is accusatory.
Well, for sure, the least accusatory though.
Yeah,
they're all bad.
You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tighten it. You've got her.
Okay.
Okay, it's not.
Good. Well, yeah, I mean, you can tell me the truth. She's just not going to tell us that, because the same thing I just said of, like, she doesn't want that in their police report, because she doesn't want her name to show up there, right?
Yeah.
So...
yeah, she's worried she's going to die.
I log your work every week. It's all transmitted to common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied.
Yep.
Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
No. Passport?
It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
I wonder if we can find her passport.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now. West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast
now
there.
We can find it.
I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
The wind rises, so do the hairs on your back. Somewhere west, small bubbles rise from a plastic ball floating in the water.
I wonder...
Rusty, the color
so I have to
of
imagine now
tea.
if we go over there, there'll be a new like interactable thing to click on. I wonder if we had enough perception early on in the game to have just found it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Long, spindly arms are spinning the boy around, turning it, inspecting it like a magic 8-ball, trying to find a way to snap it open.
Nothing is useless.
What?
Weird. I didn't love that.
Makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past a broken sewage pipe, right near the water line.
Okay.
Alright, we already know where... Oh, okay, so the other name was also fake. Okay, got it.
That was also a fake name, yeah.
Katerzine Alazie.
Okay. It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music-infused alcoholism.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alazie is my father's name.
I'll keep calling you Clausia.
That's cool.
Alright, you're probably not even Miss Oranje 37, are you?
Am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, they can. For lying. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I don't want to actually arrest her, but I'm gonna like go down. I'm gonna like pick this, I think, and then hopefully be able to back out.
Yeah.
Just to see what Kim says.
Because, like, Devil Woman's not a good one. That's not a good dialogue to say.
No.
The 3 one, I don't know what would come out of 3. Like, you know, I didn't think you make the call to the station.
You know what? Let's pick it, because she's just going to say she did, yeah.
What is this? I called your desk, or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
It does sound like she called.
The emergency's desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
I like that Drama calls me sire.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Okay.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers. But I am now.
Why is she so angry, then, if she's so sorry?
That the game keeps letting me go down this line of reasoning. I'm like, I'm going to keep going down because it's weird.
Very good, sire.
All right,
she will never admit to it, but we can see that she didn't.
I'm so confused.
Man, I don't know what to believe.
Thing. Yeah, especially because earlier it even said, like, it's task complete. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But now I'm worrying about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's just ask him about.
Yeah, I think one first.
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
I don't want to actually do this though.
A little whimper.
Me neither.
The young woman hears you.
We're not going to do it.
She's looking around.
Let's just change the subject.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger. You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
No.
She
they are lies.
slowly lights another.
Yeah. All right. And I've got millions of thoughts blowing out of my mind right now.
We're getting reports of
That's a
normal,
lot to unpack.
reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
That's me, Mr. Reasonable.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover.
I'm about to be a
temporary
centrist communist capitalist.
But something tells you.
Hell yeah.
It's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of
Finally,
conscience.
a radical centrist.
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances in all of human history. Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the kingdom of conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What a fucking joke. Do you believe the status quo is
I like everybody else having to stand around while we have these thoughts in our head real quick.
Then you've never lived through real chaos. Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, the
it's too much. Just give me the idea. Just give me the thought, damn it.
Down, Mr. Reasonable.
Sorry.
Did you miss the part about compromising and
Wow.
taking things slow? That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Okay,
As you look
and
back, you
this.
So
Oh,
love
fuck
did
yeah. Globe
do
head.
him in, after all. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft plate.
Looks like love did it in after
She's
all.
silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real. Easier that way.
Was
I
it
don't
real?
know.
All right. Good chat.
Nope.
We got a bunch of shit.
Man, I am still... In case it's not clear to the viewers after, I don't know, we're like close to 20 hours into this now, if not 20 hours. Like, we're not save scummers. But sometimes we go through these dialogue options. It's like, man, I want to know so bad what happens if you do the, like, what if we told you were under arrest scenario? Because I'm not convinced the game would let us arrest her right now. But, like, it's just that whole drama check has me completely fucked up now. I don't know what to think about this anymore.
Yeah, it was definitely weird for sure. So I'm looking at this task to say make Titus give up Ruby's location. It says, have you fully explored the world? Like, I think we did. Analyzed the site of the murder pretty well. Truly and thoroughly interrogated Clausier. I think so. So probably got good odds to convince them, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, we can go down and see what the check says in terms of odds as well.
Yeah, I think actually we should go and inspect the body again before...
The body first? Yeah. Check the bullet hole out.
I'm gonna see which one of these we want to get rid of, though, to research one of our new thoughts. +3 triple, that's really good. This one's pretty bad. Yeah, that's... And Motorix is like... Plus, honestly, having +1 to all these caps is actually pretty good, because otherwise they would only be able to put 1 point in them. But at the same time, like, I don't think I would ever put points into these. I would much rather...
We haven't been invested. Yeah.
Like, sure, it might let us get a reroll on one of these like checks, but with our skills so low, we're still likely to fail it if it's actually a hard one, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, we're only passing the easy ones. I agree. I think at this point we're so far in that, like,
yeah, we're
have
pumping,
to keep going down.
We're pumping thoughts, we're pumping intellect, we're pumping physique. We're not gonna put points on things, I think. So let's dump that and get something else cooking, I think. Before I actually commit to that, I'm gonna just run through these other ones. Yeah. Okay, let's dump it. Goodbye. And what do we want to learn? We can learn. I think this was the capitalism, an art degree, or centrism.
Weird.
-2 to empathy, -2 to half-life, or to calm water. I'm also trying to think through in my mind what these bonuses actually are going to be, because like the communism one, the bonus is kind of dog shit, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
So I wonder if these are also going to be just -1 to 2 different stats, and then +4 XP for a capitalism option, -2 XP for a centrist option. I don't know what this is going to be.
Which might make the art degree one the only one actually worth doing.
Do it. Yeah, let's get that cooking. All right. Dang. I want to go look at the body. Next step, actually.
Yeah, I agree. Man, I'm fucked up in thought right now.
Yeah?
Because I still don't think she killed him, but, like, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Is the only reason she lied because she didn't want...
This window is pristine on the inside. Unlike the one next, golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling.
Oh shit, it's giving us like 3 distinct shot locations here.
And a shot is just
in the top left.
Wow.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside.
That sucks.
His brain, ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Around the bullet hole.
I just saying it with like a sniper shot doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because he figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
So I'm, what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. the perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside.
What a bummer for this guy. He was fucking getting his O-face on and then absolutely destroyed at point-blank range by a precision sniper. Can a shot come from inside?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Would actually contradict it, rendering this entire proposition void. Okay, so I guess it's saying it's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so are there any arguments against a
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point at origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
What if we extrapolated the radius to include all of Martinez? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh shit, I can do that.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations.
I was about to say the B1, B2, B3.
Yeah, B1, B2, B3.
Ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Okay.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Alright, so look at B prime, I guess, or the boardwalk?
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest.
Oh, wow, okay.
Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training.
Didn't even process
at that distance,
that this is like the B prime is like actually showing a map with a line tracked to the location.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought I was just like colorful blobs of fun.
Fun time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Our man did some fucking visual calculus.
Yeah, big
just
time.
Now.
Glad to put points in that.
1.2 kilometers away. The least
I feel like intellect has paid off big time.
Yeah.
Let's say 3%.
I wonder what this game looks like if you just max out the two skills we have the lowest, because I feel like they're the least important.
No, too far-fetched.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 kilometer away. A point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated
really concerning, because I'm looking at this map and how much of the map we've explored right now with 20 hours of playtime, and looking at the at least 3 big distinct areas we have never been to, and I'm going, oh my god, is this a 500-hour-long game? Holy shit.
My theory here is that I think B double prime and triple prime are stupid names. B2 and B3.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go there based on the map we have. So I think the only one we're probably actually able to investigate is B1, because that is on the map that we have.
Yeah.
The shot would have been
they're just like
miracle.
flavoring
5%
them.
likelihood.
It's possible.
There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Can the shot could come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say, I'm thinking about like a B prime, a B double prime, and a B triple prime scenario.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but
okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nest if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
I wonder if we can use the coast binocular thing again to check out B triple prime. There was one that was aimed at the ruins.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Yeah, A does make the most sense, but I don't know. Wow. What the fuck? There we go. I want to go back out into the hidden area and just see if there's anything else in there now, too.
Yeah, I'm into it. I guess we got to get her passport at some point, too.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff all of a sudden. Like, we barely even explored past the waterway.
Yeah, we found our crashed car and then came back.
Yeah. I also wonder if you had high enough perception to immediately find, I guess, probably the bullet hole on the corpse. Does that, like, I mean, that completely skips, like, I imagine you could tell the Hardy Boys that and skip, like, a billion dialogues we just had between these two characters, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's look at this.
You clearly see
jackpot.
No,
These,
okay.
and like everything else here.
Okay.
large.
I'm just curious to see if there's actual new...
Damn, everything
No.
around.
3 weeks. The blue door was.
Okay. I was just wondering if maybe there's actually anything new there. Looks like no. Damn. There's a lot. Anything in here? No? Okay. I'm not gonna confront Titus about Ruby right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I imagine that's going to be a whole can of worms, to be honest.
I wonder if we've, at least now, they've spilled so much to us, I wonder if there's going to be any more chances to get murdered by them in the future.
Yeah, I think a good rule for the Hardy Boys now is just, let's just save every time. Every single time we talk to them.
Yeah. Alright, let's go look at
Confronting them about Ruby is probably actually a good potential murder spot, you know? So...
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Titus did say, no, you're not going to know her name. And then I found out what it was, like, 30 minutes later. He's probably going to be a bit salty about that. Can I pop this open yet? I mean...
This orange...
Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Perception. I got that. Oh, maybe I didn't come down here again on the rerun. Whatever. Let's, you know... I just need to remember to quick save more often. I don't think this is going to kill me, but just in case.
The bear's eyes are still glowing
yes.
red.
There it is. Plus 14. No throw bullet. No scissor bullet
inside
there.
its belly.
That's interestingly... I wonder, with the +1 what Titus mentioned to wound, would have potentially made it a lot easier. Well, not a lot easier, but solvable
easier, at least.
before the +14, yeah.
Yeah.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close.
If that had been a critical
as if
failure,
by
I would have
their
lost
own
my
volition.
shit.
It's dark all around. You feel cold,
Yeah.
slippery flesh.
Would
First
have been
with your
disappointing.
fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
I put my flashlight away. That's how you know this shit's serious.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
My fingers in his mouth.
Gross.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it. This feels
The
right.
tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums. And in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
Hey, I like that they didn't update the portrait of him hanging. So it's like we came down here and put him in the fridge and hung him in the fridge.
Yeah,
that's just a fun idea I had.
Barely visible to
after
the
he took his boots off.
It is swollen shut, almost vanished.
You know,
no larger than
Claudia
0.4
didn't have anything to say about the fact that we were wearing his boots, hey?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think she would have been mad about that.
And abrasion collar.
Considering he appears to be the
This
type of
is
guy
what
that leaves
we're
his
after.
boots on when he bangs.
Yeah.
Abrasion collar.
The lieutenant looks in. His pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through
I'm
his
getting
mouth,
squeamish
right into
with
his
this
brainstem.
narration.
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
Feel
The
around
basal
first.
ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Oh no! His reptilian complex.
This man.
That's what
will
I was
never
thinking. His
sleep
poor
again.
ancient reptilian
wait.
brain.
True tragedy. We've lost a real soldier today.
The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no
Oh no,
resistance.
his limbic system!
It's gelatinous.
I know
The
that guy
slug-like
too.
structures are damaged
Yeah.
too. The
We're talking
tearing
about all our
extends deep
friends.
into both hemispheres.
Here, okay. I just had the dumbest idea ever, but here's my idea for a late game reveal. My ancient reptilian brain starts talking to someone else's.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Ancient reptilian
Yeah.
telepathy.
The nervous systems of 2 characters interacting in some stupid way. I don't think this game would ever go there, but man, could you imagine?
But then also, we did encounter the guy who had light bending around him because he was rich.
Yeah.
So.
But could you just imagine it pops up like electrochemistry Kim, and it's like, don't do those drugs. That would be fucking sick.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his
Or like
pen
the next time
on
when we
paper.
go to sleep tonight, the ancient reptilian brain is like sad because he lost a friend.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
I like punch a hole or wriggle in. You know I gotta wriggle in there, man.
Yeah.
Your fingers reach
Well,
toward his
please
skull.
don't punch a
His
hole in
cerebral
him.
cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper
It's going great.
until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
It's like being on a Double Dare.
Yeah.
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must
Ow.
be the bullet.
Oh, okay.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.